Hi, my name is Alexis, and this is my first video for my health and wellness class, the first journal, I should say. This week we learned about the 7 concepts of wellness, which are physical, intellectual, emotional, social, spiritual, occupational, and environmental. And I am filming this video outside, so the lighting isn't that great, and there's some frogs in the background. That's the screaming, if you're hearing it. And it's on my iPad because my daughter got into my laptop, and it's not really working right now. All right, so for the physical, it's basically working out, how your body is working, making sure you're getting enough exercise, and that is definitely important to your overall wellness. The intellectual is holding conversations with people, your information you're obtaining, basically your knowledge, your general knowledge. Emotional deals with stress, happiness, all of your feelings. Social is being able to go out and hold conversation with someone, making sure all of your relationships are working the best that they can. Spiritual is how your spirit is. If you're a high, lifted, happy person, then your spiritual wellness is good. Occupational is your job or workplace and how you get along with coworkers, how you handle your workload. And then there is environmental, which is your environment and how you deal with it, your home life, and that basic thing. The one I scored the highest in was the alcohol and drug. I don't really use alcohol or drugs. I'll have an occasional glass of wine here or there. So I scored 93 in that. And then the next was my spiritual. I'm in a pretty good spiritual place. I'm really happy. I have my daughter. I don't really practice any certain religion, but I take a lot of different concepts from different religions and just kind of work with it like that, with morals and everything. The third one I scored the highest in, well, I didn't technically score the highest in, I only scored a 70, was nutrition, but that is because I don't eat meat, so that was a 0 right there for the meat one, and then I don't drink milk. So that was a 0 right there. So if I had gotten 2 of those, it would have been a 90. And I'm very into nutrition. I cook mainly all of my meals at home. I cook all my daughter's meals at home. I love to cook. I love raw food preparation. That's one of my biggest hobbies right there. And then my fourth one was my physical, which is, I mean, I don't really work out, but chasing after a toddler, I guess, can be considered working out. My lowest one that I scored was the social wellness. I will admit that I'm a mom, I don't get out much, and I really should. And we live out in the middle of nowhere, so I will make plans and I fail them, which I need to work on, definitely. Because social wellness and friendships are so important in life, and you will be a much happier person if you have them. The one I scored the next highest in the next lowest in was stress, which I'm pretty good at handling stress, but certain situations that came up on the question were procrastination, and I'm a procrastinator. As you can see, I'm doing this video really late. So the next one was intellectual, which I scored a 79 in. And I value education and information. It's just, I guess that's not at the highest part of my wellness. I could definitely use some work in that area, maybe just studying more, going to the library more. I need to start going to the library. I think that would help a lot. It's hard to find time to do work with my daughter, I'm finding, but I will eventually figure that out. I have learned that wellness is your overall happiness, your overall state of being, and wellness is so completely important in life. Hopefully, when all 7 of your concepts are working together, you can be the happiest, healthiest person. And I'm beginning to learn that. One way I could improve my wellness is taking time out for myself, which goes with the stress management. Taking time out for myself is definitely something I need to do and something that I'm going to start working on. Even if it's just a simple drop the baby off for an hour and go to sit in the park. So that is something I'm going to work on, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you.